You know, today is a pretty big day, Jay. It's the 1-year anniversary of our very first show. Amazing, huh? We've been doing the Pop Crunch show for 1 year, and that's longer than I've done anything in my entire life. And now, I guess on YouTube, there's a tradition that you have to have a bunch of other YouTube people sending clips with their well wishes, kind of like a tribute or clip show. It's really just a giant ass kissing. Anyway, Jay, go ahead and roll the clip.
Yeah, we don't have anything.
What do you mean we don't have anything? That's impossible. I mean, I know how this works. All these people are supposed to send us clips, just like Punch from the Retarded Policeman, Lisa Nova, Phil, Fred, all those Asians that are on there.
Well, we did get a letter here from What the Buck, but it's a cease and desist letter, so I don't think that it counts. What?
Why aren't you wearing any pants?
Well, everybody just keeps complaining that I don't wear a shirt, so I figured I would just change it up. I'm sorry that we didn't get any videos, which means you're going to have to actually do a show this week.
That sucks.
You want a hug?
No, hell no! Members of PETA attacked Lindsay Lohan this week outside a Paris nightclub. Lohan had flour thrown at her because she was wearing a fur stole. Her scissor sister, Samantha Ronson, decided to respond to that attack on her MySpace page where she told PETA to leave celebrities alone. Only she said it in a lesbian accent. Listen, Samantha, I don't want to hear your opinions about PETA or pretty much anything else you have to say except for the flavor of Lindsay Lohan's fire crotch. Now, my money's on a mixture of maybe cherry and mold or perhaps vodka and Marlboro Lights. Anyway, the attack left Lohan confused as she tried to snort all that white powder off of herself. Had to be explained to her later that that was actually flour and you can't snort it. Jennifer Aniston this week finally showed some backbone and a different personality trait besides bubbly when she told Vogue magazine that Angelina Jolie stealing Brad Pitt away from her was uncool. Huh. Talk about an understatement. That's like the Japanese calling the atomic bomb a slight setback. But then again, you really can't talk shit about someone with a massive knife collection and an army of 50 kids. Aniston went on to say that her relationship with John Mayer is a hayride and a half. Now what the hell is that supposed to mean? Is that good? I mean, I always used to itch a lot when I went on hay rides and I always ended up smelling bad. So is Jennifer really itchy and smelly? I don't get that phrase. This week, Taylor Swift accused Joe Jonas, you know, the cute one, of cheating on her and dumping her in a 27-second phone call. Joe fired back saying that he has never cheated on anyone and that the reason the phone call was cut short was because Swift hung up. Now, I don't really care who's lying and who's telling the truth here. The real question I have is at what point are those people going to stop wearing promise rings? Because right now, the only promise I see is Joe making a complete douchebag of himself. You don't toss around the accusation of cheating unless there's sex involved. Plus, he went on a vacation to Cabo with a 22-year-old actress. Now, do you really think that all they did down there was snorkel and hold hands? Kanye West declared himself the voice of a generation. Yeah, I don't even need a punchline for that one, do I? This week, Hollywood announced that they were remaking The Karate Kid with Will Smith's son and are going to create a new film around the board game Monopoly. Wow. Outstanding. In other news this week, I announced that I'm going to remake Two Girls, One Cup because it can't be any shittier than those two films. Get it? 2 girls, 1 cup. Shit, oh, just shut the hell up and subscribe. And that was our 1-year anniversary edition of the Pop Crunch Show. Rate it, comment, subscribe, you know, all that stuff. Make sure to check out popcrunch.com for all the latest in celebrity gossip news and videos. When she told Vogue magazine that Angelina Jolie stealing Brad... Just shut the hell up and subscribe. And that was that was our first anniversary... cheating on her and dumping her in a 27-second phone call. I choked on my spit.